Well, hello everybody. I am John Sasser along with
Jackson Sasser.
and we're here to shoot his 14th birthday video. We do one every single year around his birthday. We try to do it at some cool places. Last year we did it in Malibu, right? This year, tell us where we are.
We're at my high school that I'm going to be going to next year on the field where I'll be playing, which is really cool, so I'm excited for that.
Right, it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to get into that for sure. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a segment called 100 Yards with Jackson Sasser. You ready?
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so let's start off with you're wrapping up middle school now. 3 awesome years of middle school at Briar Hill. Tell us about that.
At first, it was big. It was a different school, different place, but now in 8th grade, I've really had a lot of fun. It's got harder, but at the same time, it's been cool to just experience. I'm kind of experiencing it all. A little more freedom than elementary school. So I've loved middle school, definitely.
What were some of the highlights of middle school for you?
I won all A's 6th and 7th grade, and I won district championship for basketball. And I mean, just playing sports, doing good in sports, these all like 7th and 8th grade years. That's been really cool.
Now, you've played sports, literally organized sports, since you were 3 years old, and for the first time ever, something big happened to you this year that kind of gave you a setback. Tell everybody about that.
So during football, about mid-season, I broke my wrist on the second play of the game, which it sucked definitely because it destroyed the rest of my football season and a couple of my basketball games too. It led into that. But I learned a lot from it because I broke my right wrist, which is my dominant hand, so I learned how to do things like left-hand layups and riding with my left hand. So I learned a lot from it, even though it sucked.
So you turned a negative into a positive.
Yes, definitely.
All right, so as you wrap up your 8th grade year and you're looking ahead to 9th grade in high school, which is why we did this video here. We're approaching the 50-yard line. Talk to everybody out there about what it means to be going to this school next year.
I'm very excited to go to this school because it's big. Like I said, it's different. But playing organized sports for high school in Texas, playing football here, hopefully playing basketball here, and just growing through the next 4 years is going to be really cool.
Yeah, for sure. And it's so funny because when you were 5 years old, you were a little guy, you played for the Hawkeyes, your little rec team, and you ran out of that tunnel for the very first time on this field. And I remember talking with you about, hey, one day, Bubba, you're going to be running onto this field as a Marcus Marauder in high school. And yet here we are just a few months away for it. I mean, how does that feel?
It's so crazy how, like you said, when I was little doing that, and now I'm about to actually play for this high school. I'm just very excited.
Yeah, indeed. So we are excited as well. Friday night football with you guys. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We know you're going to do great in school and in athletics as well. So let's talk a little bit about who you are. We always like to do updates. So let's do rapid fire here. So tell us about your favorite food.
Favorite food, still pasta. Penne pasta, anything pasta related, I just love it. It's my favorite.
Indeed. Who's your favorite singer?
Favorite singer? Gotta go Drake still. Still Drake.
Yeah.
A lot of these haven't changed, mostly.
Yeah, I know.
Those.
Yeah, exactly. So what is your favorite activity to do outside of sports?
Favorite activity, going to LA Fitness, working out, or playing basketball with my friends. I love hanging out outside, playing pickleball. I just got into that. All those different sports things, my favorite.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so hey, let's talk about this year in review. So outside of school and outside of sports, you've done a lot of stuff. You and your sister have gone to San Diego, Fort Lauderdale, Broken Bow, Virginia, all kinds of fun places. Talk about some of those experiences that you had in this past year.
I definitely love traveling. It's always been one of my favorite things. So going all around the country to different vacations, just having fun, doing different things like the beach or going hiking or whatever. I love doing that type of stuff, just exploring.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So where would you, we've talked a lot about this. Where would you love to live once you graduate from college?
Definitely New York City. I only went once. It was spring break a couple years ago, but New York City, there's nothing like it. It was like my favorite thing.
It was a lot of fun. What do you like about New York City?
I just like that it's like a lot of people, they're all busy, so it's like, but it's just tons. And there's like a lot of work, there's a lot of monuments that you can go see. It's just like a big city. I just love it.
Yeah, I can definitely see New York City certainly suits you. I think you would fit right in. Okay, so what are some of the things you think about? Because as you get into high school, we're going to blink and you're going to be in college. What are the things that you want to study in college so that when you go on to your career that you can utilize those skills?
I could definitely go anyways in college. I'm between like doing business, so I could do finance or sales, which I love selling things, so I could be one. Or I could go my sports route that I've always talked about, like doing sports medicine, like training. That's all. I love doing that type of things. Or journalism, so I could get into broadcasting. Any of those, really.
So it just runs the gamut. You can do anything.
I'm excited for anything.
Exactly. And where are you thinking about going to college? What's your first choice?
North Carolina.
Oh,
University of North Carolina.
interesting.
Chapel Hill.
I'm shocked at that. That really hasn't changed since the day you were born either,
Has not
has it?
changed.
All right, so let's talk quickly about your family. Let's start with the sweet little face behind the camera, Gabriella Louise, your sister.
Gabby, we can bicker sometimes or not get along, but in the end we mostly get along, and she's fun. Everything.
Yeah, y'all are wild for sure. All right, let's talk about mommy.
Mom, love mom. We got into doing pickleball. We got into watching shows, so that's always fun to do with her.
Yeah. How about grandma?
Grandma's always picking up stuff for me or doing whatever, always helping me with things. I love grandma.
Yeah. And what about dad?
Dad, I know these videos are so much fun, but I love watching March Madness and doing basketball or sports related things. It's always fun.
And what about the middle of the family, the star of the family, Roscoe?
Roscoe's still crazy till this day. Still doing whatever, having fun. I love Roscoe.
Yeah, he's a wild boy, isn't he?
Yes.
Golden wild boy. All right, so as we wrap this up, what are some of the things, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I think I'll be just graduated high school. I hope to see myself at North Carolina for college, but I also hope to see, if that does not happen, just to be at a good college, learning things, doing different things, making friends with new people. That's what I kind of see.
That's it. Well, we have come to the 1 yard mark.
Yes.
We should just go ahead and step over, right?
Step over.
All right, let's step over. Well, this wraps up another edition of our yearly video with Jackson. This is 100 yards with Jackson Sasser, which is a very different scenario than we've done before, but kind of fun, and it really means a lot since you're going to be here soon. Jackson, I really appreciate you doing these every year. It's a lot of fun. I love looking back at these videos and seeing how much you've grown and matured, and what a great young man you've become. I love you, boy. You're my best friend, man. Thanks so much.
Yes, sir.
All right, there it is. Jackson Sasser, 14 years old.